Alright, hello fishies! Welcome back to another one of our Super Smash Bros. Speed Paints. This one is in a late celebration of Mario Day. I mean, today it's Pie Day, so I'm sure there's a Mario game that involves pie. It's probably a minigame on Mario Party if I were to wager a guess. Something about throwing pies to the person who can hit the most pies. Or not get hit by the most pies. I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna talk a little bit about some of my experiences with like Mario games and some of my favorite ones. The first like console that I ever had that was like a Nintendo console was probably a Super Nintendo. I liked the controls on those, and I very vividly remember trying to figure out Mario Kart. I was always terrible at Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. I think it's just like the turns were all too sharp and I never figured out how to drift. So I would fall off the stage like 20 times, and little Lakitu would probably get tired of pulling me back onto the stage. I mean, I feel like nowadays with current Mario Kart games, they have the whole course correct thing that makes it so you don't fall off the edge as much. Which I'm not sure if I like that or not, because it's got its pros and cons. Like, I fall off the stage less, but sometimes I'm just running into an imaginary wall and I just can't turn around. But of the Mario Kart games, I think some of my favorites, I feel like Coconut Mall is just a classic in ye old Wii days. No, the Wii wasn't that old. It was probably like 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. Oh man, that was 14 years ago. Maybe that is ye olden days. But Mario has always been an iconic character. I also remember in the GameCube days trying to play the Super Mario Sunshine games. I never finished them, but they were always fun and the music was like a bop. It just had such playful fun music, and you could jump on the Delphinians' heads and jump really high. Except they would complain. Which is valid. I don't think I would want a random plumber jumping on my head. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that like the first Mario game was set in, like 1981. Cliche old arcade cabinet Donkey Kong. When we had Pauline. And then everyone promptly forgot about Pauline when Princess Peach came around. Until, was it Odyssey that she came back? Oh, he's thinking. He's Googling for me. I'm gonna bet $5 that it is Odyssey. Watch it be Galaxy or something. Something random. Nah, it would probably be one of the random sports games if it wasn't Odyssey. But I think... So what's the consensus? Well, while he's figuring that out, I was going to talk about a couple other games that I rather enjoyed. I think Super Mario Wonder was pretty fun. Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem? Okay. I don't even remember the existence of that game. What system was that for? Ah, for the Nintendo DS. I never had that game on my DS. I didn't really have a lot of games on my DS. They were all Pokemon themed. I'm sure you're not surprised by that. Anyways, I feel like Mario Wonder was pretty fun. It kind of reminded me of like Kirby Yarn Land, whatever that one was called. just in the sense of like the crazy things you could turn into and, you know, how that was relevant to the story. Ah yes, Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii. Also in ye olden Wii days. I mean, I feel like the Switch has been out for longer than I think it has to. What's it been, like 3 years? 5 years? 10 years? No, not 10 years. I don't know, but I think it's a really cool concept, the Switch. How it's, you know, meant to duel as a handheld and a screen console. What? It's not that old. Apparently the Switch came out in 2017. That's when I graduated. How long have I been out of school? That's like 7 years? No. I'm not that old. I mean, maybe I am that old. Now all of you guys know how old I am. Shh, it's a secret. Don't tell anybody, as I tell the entire internet. Other, like, iconic Mario games, I always loved the Mario Party games, especially Mario Party 6. That's the one that we had growing up. Don't look at me like that. That's the one we always had growing up, and I liked the maps on it. You're over here saying that the one is like the ultimate and perfect one on the N64 where they were all polygons. What if I didn't want to play with polygons and the weird alien controller with three handles? Yeah, that's right. You better be offended. I just insulted your controller. But no, I mean, like, it's neat though that nowadays they have the Mario Party games for the N64 emulated onto the Switch with the actual N64 controllers, though there are a couple random mini games from the GameCube that you just can't play. It is missing a couple buttons. Hey, that's rude. Keep your fingers to yourself. Other fun Mario games, back on topic, I guess. I do remember, I think it was like Super Mario World or something like that. That was a game, right? That was a Super Nintendo game, Super Mario World. Okay, I remember playing that one a lot with my brother. I honestly think it would be fun for us to play it on the channel together. That might be a thing that we do, but also I'm really bad at platforming games, so I was never super good at it. And you guys can laugh at me if we do end up doing it and I fail a lot. It's okay, I can fail at it so you don't have to. I always thought that those ones were fun though. I just loved seeing the like worlds that they created. There was also the Mr. Game & Watch games, like the Mr. Game & Watch gallery on the Game Boy that I remember playing. There were a lot of random games on it. Like, I vaguely remember this one where I played as Princess Peach and the entire plot was to try and flip eggs across across the screen. I don't know why, but that's probably the game I played the most. I don't know, it was a fun time. I feel like those games, I don't know, they just had like a charm. There's still a lot of Mario games that I think would be a lot of fun to try that I haven't yet. Apparently there's a game called Hotel Mario from 1994. That one just randomly caught my eye. I guess it's a puzzle platformer. where he has a hotel and he has to keep the enemies from coming into the doors. So it's just like a race against the clock thing. So I guess Luigi had a mansion and Mario just had a hotel. Where's Waluigi's apartment? I still think it should be a game. I would play that game. I would buy that game. I would buy it for the memes. You know what? There's a lot of marketing that should be done around memes. Like Sonic the movie got it right. But you know, this is not a Sega place right now. We're talking about Mario. Even though Mario and Sonic Olympics had so many iterations, there's probably at least 10. I don't know, let's look it up. Let's look it up right now. How many Sonic and Mario Olympic Games are there? I guess they also had it on the DS, so that's fun too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 iterations. 11 if you count the arcade edition. And apparently they have one on the Switch. I didn't even know that. When did that happen? 2019? That's why I didn't know about it. I was gone from the universe at that time. But you knew about it? You never told me? I could be a cute cat girl. I mean, technically I can do that in Mario Kart too, but it's a different cat girl. It's Cat Peach. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed my ramblings about Mario games, and maybe you guys can recommend some of your favorites that I did not talk about, and I can check them out. Just give me a holler and we will figure out what the best Mario games are together. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye!